Hey guys, hey girls, hey boys. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a tutorial as well as like a first impressions on the new Perception palette, which is a collab with Shayla and ColourPop, as well as some Morphe highlighters and Morphe bronzers. So I've had these products for quite some time now and I haven't had the chance to sit down and just film. So today is the day I am doing it. I have not touched this palette, I have not touched this bronzer, I have not touched this highlight until today. So this is the final makeup look and girl, I am shook. I am so happy on the way that this whole thing came out. If you want to find out all my thoughts in this video, you're gonna have to keep on watching. But before we start, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell down below so you get notified every single time that I post. And without further ado, let's just get right into the video. With me, I have the Perception palette by Shayla with the collab with ColourPop. I already have my foundation, my concealer done. I have some bronzers and highlighters that I want to do like a little first impression, so I thought why not do a full tutorial on it. I still have yet to try this Perception palette, so I was like, you know what? It's gonna be a full first impression. So this is the gorgeous packaging. I'm looking at my monitor over here to make sure I'm in focus, but it is so beautiful. And do you guys like how I matched it with my backdrop, you know, purple. On the cover it's pretty much black with like splats of like rose gold and purple, and then on the back it has all the shade names and then again the name of the palette. And when you open it up, it has a mirror. Hello. I love when palettes have mirrors because it just makes it easier for me to do my makeup, especially like on the go. I could just be doing it in the mirror. And then here are all the gorgeous eyeshadows. Honestly, there's so much like different varieties and different eye looks you can do with this palette, and this is why I was intrigued by it. At first I was like, I don't know if I should buy it, but then I saw tutorials and I saw Shayla post it. She was doing like so many different tutorials, so I was like, okay girl, I gotta cop it. I gotta get it. So I am not quite sure on what eye look I want to do today. Okay, so I'm not sure on what type of eye look I want to do, so I'm just going to play around with the colors and we'll come up with something. So I'm going to grab my Morphe M441 blending brush and I'm going to take the shade Culture and use that as my transition shade. Okay, so I think I want to be bold and do like a blue eyeshadow look. Should I do it? So I'm going to go in with a little bit of Revenge and focus that on my outer corner. And then just blend that in. Just so when we add the blue, we have like a transition shade. So now I'm going to take my Vasanti brush in the number 4 and I'm going to take the shade Played Out and focus that on the outer edge but also bring it into the crease. I'm going to grab my Ipsy L34 brush and just make sure to blend it out because this dark color is pretty pigmented, so I want to make sure it's not muddy and just want it to blend nicely. Okay, so now I'm going to take this flat brush and take the shade number 14 and just apply that all over the lid. Oh my gosh, I never do blue eyeshadow looks like this and I'm honestly a little shook right now. The way these colors blend out. Ooh, girl. I'm in love. I'm in love. And then I'm also going to take that Revenge shade and Culture to smoke out my lower lash line. And then kind of like bring it up to the outer corner. I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Unbothered to highlight my brow bone. Alright, so now that the eyes are pretty much done, oh my god, I'm loving it. I'm always up for trying something new, so this is like really new to me. I never really do blue on myself. It's different, I'm adjusting, but I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and apply some lashes. Lashes that I'm using are the Lily lashes in the style Havana. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that I went ahead and put some lashes, ooh, girl, I'm loving it, I'm loving it. I like hype myself up too much. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Unbothered and use that to highlight my inner corner. And to do that, I'm using my Morphe M515 brush and just apply that to the inner corner. Ooh, that just really brings it all together. Oh my god. Okay, so now I'm going to put the eyeshadow palette aside and go ahead and move on to the face. I have two new products that I have not yet tried and I am so excited for them. And they are the Morphe bronzers. The other is the highlight. As I mentioned in my last haul, I picked up 2 sample sizes, or like the travel size, because I wasn't too sure if I was going to like them yet. So I was like, let me just give it a try. So for the bronzer, we're going to take the shade Debutante and just use that to bronze and contour the face. Okay, so I went ahead and switched brushes. Instead of using the R14, I'm using the Coastal Scents blush brush because I noticed this one kind of put too much product at once, so I really had to go and blend it out, and this one is kind of too dense to do that. So I'm gonna put the R14 away and use this brush. Okay, so now for blush, I'm going to use my MAC Melba blush. Nothing new, so I'm going to speed this through. Okay, so honestly, the bronzer does not look that bad. You just have to go in with a very light hand because it is very pigmented. So I noticed at first it was like a big blob, but I was able to blend it out, so we're good. We're all good. So now I'm going to move on to highlight, and the one that I'm using today is the Morphe Spark Highlight. This is the one that complemented my skin tone the most, so I'm going to use this highlighter along with the Morphe M310 fan brush. Morphe is stepping up their game. Oh my god. Morphe's always been good, but I'm just saying, like, their highlighters and their bronzers. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and set my face using my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Alright, so last but not least, now time for the lips. I'm going to go ahead and line them using my NYX Nude Beige Lip Liner, and on top I'm going to apply the lipstick called Quickie, which is from the Shayla collection, and I'm honestly so in love with ColourPop's packaging. It's so cute. Alright guys, so that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm honestly so impressed on the way this eye look came out. I moved away from like the copper orange look or the natural makeup look. I wanted to do something bold, and I'm honestly so happy that I went for the blues. I went there. And this palette is honestly amazing. It's super pigmented, super buttery. The eyeshadows blend very nicely, so 10 out of 10 for this. If you guys can get your hands on it, I highly recommend it. Also, for the bronzer and highlight, I was a little skeptical for the bronzers because honestly it's kind of hard for me to shop for bronzers. So overall, I really like how the bronzer and highlight applied. Although for the bronzer, make sure you use a light hand. If you're going to pick up a Morphe bronzer, use a light hand. But yeah, overall, I really like how the highlighter and the bronzer work. They apply so nicely, except like I said, the bronzer can get a little bold, a little much. So all you have to do is use a light hand and just blend it out, and it comes out nicely. It is becoming dark outside, so I have to hurry up and end this video. So don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below what you would like to see in the future. Please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to my Angel's channel, which is M&A Forever Ever. Also, when you subscribe, don't forget to hit that little bell button down below so you get notified every single time that I post. Stay bloomy, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!